Now, the scholarship includes 100% free tuition fee, on-campus student accommodation, health insurance, and EAU visa sponsorship for non-EAU nationals, monthly.
Hi there. The beautiful landscape you're looking at belongs to one of the prestigious universities in Abu Dhabi. Now, in this university, they give all students the opportunity to partake in their master's and PhD programs for absolutely free. Now, the interesting thing is that even if you graduated from bachelor's with distinction, you can do your PhD without doing a master's degree. Now, there are so many benefits that comes with studying in this university. First of all, you do not pay tuition fee and you are given monthly stipend. Plus, an allowance will be given to you to cater for your spouse if you're moving to Abu Dhabi with them. So these are many other benefits is what the university is offering to every admitted student. So if you are interested in such content, then I'll recommend that you watch the video to an end, and please do want to recommend this video
Okay guys, so the university we're talking about is Mohammed bin Zayed University of Artificial Intelligence, and this university is located in Abu Dhabi in the city of Masdar. Now, application for 2023-2024 academic year is opened, and so you should get your documents ready to apply to this university. Now, you can apply to the master's degree programs or the PhD degree programs. Okay, so let's look at the master's degree programs offered by this university. They have Masters of Science in Computer Vision, Masters of Science in Machine Learning, and then Masters of Science in Natural Language Processing. Okay, so the target applicants are applicants from all nationalities who hold a bachelor's degree in a STEM field programs such as computer science, electric engineering, computer engineering, mathematics, physics, and other relevant science and engineering majors from a university accredited or recognized by the EAU Ministry of Education. Now, below is the admission criteria for you to be considered for the master's degree program. First of all, you should have completed your bachelor's degree with a minimum GPA of 3.2. okay, also an English proficiency if you're not coming from an English speaking country is stated here, and then GRE is optional but will be considered as a plus for the evaluation, and then you will write a statement of purpose of approximately 800 words, and then you will need 2 recommendation letters, and then an entry exam, which is basic math questions related to calculus, probability theory, linear algebra, and then optimization. So the exam instructions are available here. You can check it out before you start with your application process. And then there is an online information session where selected applicants will be invited to participate in an online information session with the Office of Student Affairs. Okay, so this is for the master's level. Now let's look at the PhD level. For PhD, they have programs like Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Vision, Doctor of Philosophy in Machine Learning, and then Doctor of Philosophy in Natural Language Processing. Okay, so for both masters and PhD, they have just 3 programs, and for this also they are targeting applicants of all nationalities who have both bachelor's and master's degree in STEM fields such as computer science, electrical engineering, computer engineering, mathematics, physics, and other relevant science and engineering majors from a university accredited or recognized by the EAU Ministry of Education, or applicants with only bachelor's degree in a STEM field such as computer science, electrical engineering, computer engineering, mathematics, physics, and other relevant science and engineering majors. from a university accredited or recognized by the EAU Ministry of Education, who demonstrates academic distinction in a discipline appropriate for the doctoral degree, and have the required GRE test scores, will also be considered for evaluation. So for the PhD level, if you hold a master's degree qualification or a bachelor's degree qualification in any of the STEM field with distinction, and then you also meet the GRE test score, you will be considered for evaluation. Okay, so the admission criteria is what I have already mentioned up there, either a bachelor's or a master's, then also an English proficiency, and it says that waiver requests from eligible applicants who are citizens of UK, US, Australia, and New Zealand, who completed their studies from K-12 until bachelor's and master's degree, if applicable, from those same countries, will be processed. They need to submit authorized copies of their documents during the application stage and attested documents upon admission. Waiver decisions will be given within 7 days after receiving all documents. Okay.
Also, if you're not from any of the countries mentioned above, but then you meet the English test waiver criteria, you can still write to the school and ask if the English test can be waived for you. The decision for the test to be waived is solely dependent on the school, so bear that in mind.
Now you need to write a GRE. So for the PhD GRE examination, GRE is compulsory. Okay, you also need to submit statements of purpose of approximately 800 words and research statement, and then you also need a referee recommendation. That's 3 recommendations from your previous course instructor or faculty or research advisor. Then an entry exam will also be conducted. That is basic maths questions related to calculus, probability theory, linear equation, and then optimization. Okay, and then machine learning also, and then program. And lastly, there will be an admission interview. So selected participants will be invited to participate in a technical interview with the university's faculty. So that is it for the PhD and master's programs and their admission criteria. Now let's continue with the admission requirements. Okay, so aside the program specific documents mentioned, or the requirements mentioned earlier, you also need to submit an online form, and the online form, which entails the simple questions that you have to answer. So you need to provide your first name as per your passport, that is your first name on your passport, your last name on your passport, and your mother's first name and last name as listed in your birth certificate, your mother's nationality, your gender, your marital status. Now, interestingly, your marital status is required to determine eligibility for extra living support for married PhD students. Okay, so if you're a PhD student and then you are married, providing your marital status will qualify you for extra living support. Your nationality, your date of birth, your age, your street name, your city, your country of residence, your mobile number, and if you're a person of disability, you select yes here, and then you also select from the options provided why you want to study in this particular university. Okay, so that is a simple form that you have to do, and you let them know how you got to know about them. So, and then also you enter your email address here. Now after you're done, you click I'm not a robot, you submit, and an email will be sent to you to continue with the other processes involved. Okay, now let's go back to the admission requirements. Okay, so the online form has been submitted, and a CV with academic background, work experience, research publications, and programming or coding skills, then your valid passport copy, and a passport size photograph with a white background. Now those from Pakistan should also provide their Pakistan national identity card copy. Okay, and for EAU nationals, I'm sure they know about these universities. We're not going to talk about it. However, if you are a resident in EAU but you are not a citizen, you should also provide your EAU visa and your Emirates ID, okay, as part of the requirement. Now the most important thing why I'm making this video is your scholarship. Okay, so all students admitted on a full-time basis are granted the privilege to complete their studies with full scholarship. However, to maintain the scholarships, stipends, and other benefits, students are expected to maintain high academic standing, comply with the university's code of conduct, and fulfill certain requirements during your study turnout. Now, the scholarship includes 100% free tuition fee, on-campus student accommodation, health insurance and EAU visa sponsorship for non-EAU nationals, monthly stipend, which is subject to the university's rules and regulations, okay? But for international and EAU resident students, master students are receiving 8,000 EAU currency, which is approximately $2,178. Okay, so that is what masters are receiving, and then PhD students are receiving 10,000 EAU currency, which is approximately $2,722 US. And if you are a married PhD student, you may request to leave off campus and you receive an additional 5,000 EAU currency housing allowance, which is subject to approval and submission of official documents. So the official document is your married certificate. The deadline for submission of application is 30th of April 2023 for international and EAU residents. Now they'll notify you of their admission decision by May 1st 2023, and then it will follow up from there. So this is the end of today's video. Now if you want to hear from the university, if you want to ask more questions, then you should fill this form and submit it to the university. You should ask any question that you have here and you submit it, and they will respond to you as to the questions you have put before them.
Okay, so that is the end of today's video, and if you've come this far, please do what to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell. Now if you are interested in scholarship and study abroad opportunities and living abroad, please do what to click on the subscribe button and share it to a friend who might be interested. Also, let me know in the comment section what you think of this video and like the video. Thank you so much, and see you in my next video. It's bye for now.